All right, welcome back to the archive. I believe this is going to be the last video we capture at military.com. Again, the context here that these videos were posted on this website is always interesting to me. Part of what we're doing here in the archive is grabbing stuff that we don't necessarily always see repeatedly. There's a lot of UFO videos out there, but also see why they show up in particular context. And I think that's very interesting to put this story together in the future. And people who are disseminating particular information and what they wanted us to see and hear. So this one's called High Speed UFO Over Military Site. It is from the 28th of August in 2014 by someone named Airborne 80 who posted it. At the end of this, he has a little tribute to his dog Millie, who passed away, and also he has his own YouTube channel, and it looks like he is active duty, or who was at the time, and posted this up there as well. And the reason I'm particularly bothered to post this here, capture it, is that this video has a tremendous amount of video analysis, amateur analysis that this gentleman has done. And I think it deserves a tribute here. Admittedly, he has this on YouTube, just like all these videos you'll probably find by themselves on YouTube, and feel free to go hunt them down based on the information you see. I will quickly show you the blurb that he wrote again so that you can read for yourself. It says, while reviewing a video of a bird that had just caught a fish in slow motion, I discovered a very fast object flying from left to right. I enlarged the screenshot and you be the judge. You be the judge. It does not appear to be an insect or a bird to me. Well, I've seen this video and I've seen his analysis, and I'm going to go ahead and agree with him. I don't think this is a bird, definitely, because he has a bird in the video. I think it could be an insect. Definitely could be some kind of dragonfly or something crossing the screen. Or he's got himself a UFO. But whatever it is, it's a fascinating, introspective video that he really did a good job on, so let's watch it.
He's got a fish. I don't know why he turned around. Okay, I know this is a departure from my normal type of videos, but you know, it is what it is, and what it is, I'm not sure, so I'm gonna let you guys decide. I mean, I'm pretty open-minded. I was videotaping an Osprey bird that had just caught a fish, and all I had was my iPhone. And what happened was later on, I was reviewing it in slow motion to see if I could see the fish that the bird had caught when I saw this object dart by from left to right. And you can see that in the beginning of the video. And basically what you're seeing here is just screenshots that I took, and I changed the temperature of the image just to highlight it more. And you know, it looks almost like the stereotypical 1950s UFO. Yes, there are some military bases nearby. It could have been a bug, could have been a bird, could have been an alien ship, could have been a drone or a military plane. I'm not sure. What do you think?
I will scroll through here so that you can see the attribution here. It's called LMS Tactical, Last Man Standing. He does have a YouTube channel. He has a Twitter here, or he did it the day, at Airborne80. It's a golden retriever production, and woof. So, but he's got some obnoxious music on there. Anyway, you know, this is very interesting, and he did a terrific job of actually building through and analyzing what he captured here. Obviously, I just want to kind of stop for a second on this frame. Of all the stuff he did, this is a sort of a texture map 3D, not 3D, but this is a, you know, standard, I forget even what they call it. Is it photochromatic? I don't remember. It's some filter that you can run on Photoshop or on After Effects, and it does provide this like embossed capability. So you're seeing this embossing, this 3D effect added to what he's got here. And I've seen this done before on 2D images of UFOs, because it does sort of simulate what would be a 3D object if it was in fact captured with a little bit more depth rather than motion blur. And obviously what you've got here is an on-edge saucer shape, but you also have kind of a very blunt forward edge here and a blunt forward area here. Now that could be where light is reflecting off the back, and this could all be moving very quickly. It's impossible to tell without, you know, even more analysis what he really recorded there. I do see a little bit of a sweep up here in the front, but it is very symmetrical on the back. Obviously we don't see any wings flapping. This thing did move in a very straight line like a bullet. There have been other reported UFO videos that looked very, very much like this, with things flying through the frame. That's very, very common, actually, on UFO videos. And the reason is that a heck of a lot of them are bugs, dragonflies and other kinds of beetles and things that are flying in the focal, you know, close up in the focal plane to the recorder. And so you get a very fast transit across the view. And you also get a very undefined shape. So my guess is going to be that this would turn out to be a bug, even though it is obviously on the water or near the water. Now he claims it's over a military site, and he himself is active duty, so this must have been at some military base. He doesn't say where, but that would have been interesting. And that is a little bit of context. The other context, of course, is that this is being posted. Somebody chose to take his submission here as an active duty off. I don't remember if he said what his, I don't think he did, what his rank was, but they decided to post this. I think that's very interesting, because they could certainly filter out content like this, even provided by active duty military. Maybe they just don't get a lot of content. Who knows? But, you know, combined with the other videos I've posted on here, I think this is very interesting. And also, again, he did such a good job. Look at this negative mode. He flipped it over here, did a zoom in. He's got his Osprey bird, and he's got his multiple levels down here, and then he's got his three-dimensional etching. I think that's what it's called, etching, what they call that. Etching effect. He does do this polarized negative here, and you can see the very interesting fact that there is some sort of I mean, that really does look like a saucer on edge. I got to be honest. It's, if you grab any single frame, it really does look like what we've been looking at for generations here. So I definitely think it's a fascinating video. There it is, flying across the top of the screen. Very straight trajectory, a little bit of a swing to it, but that could be aspherical lensing. So it could be moving across a spherical lens. It's very fast. I don't know how fast, but I would say several hundred miles an hour at least. Anyway, wanted to share that one with you. Again, it's one of 3 UFO videos posted on military.com, military website geared towards the military. It's run by third parties. It's a commercial website, but it has access, very, very close access, and all military personnel go there, and there's all kinds of resources for them. So it is, for lack of a better term, a paramilitary website. And therefore, when they post these 3 videos, I find that to be a very interesting context, and I've now shared that with the archive. Thanks.